Prepare for deployment strike.
France is sending an urgent mission request. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Gaining elevated position. I'm on my way. Enemies in sight. I'm on it, Commander. Engaging hostiles with fire.
Solid copy. On it. Yes, Commander. Roger, Dodger. You're gonna wish you stayed home. Coming fire!
Damage detected. Let's take them out.
They're repositioning on us. Welcome to Earth. Roger. Sending orders.
Position confirmed. Enemy unit eliminated. Position confirmed.
On my way.
Enemy down. On Overwatch.
That's affirmative.
Headed there now. Ammo nearing depletion.
Heading there now. Got a lot of heat on me. I'm on it, Commander. Sweet touch. It's still up. Target is still up. Light 'em up. Not so tough now, are you?
On my way. Killing it with fire. That's affirmative. I'm all out. Defensive position prepare.
Position confirmed. Running.
That's affirmative. Alien object in sight. Use me for comeback online.
That's affirmative. Subduing target. Target is not disabled.
Affirmative, Commander. Cover position here.
Ready to rock. Ready.
Roger.
Moving to position.
Heading to that location.
Say goodnight. Target disabled.
Commander, the op-
Remember, we will be watching.
Aircraft transfer complete.
The methods involved in creating these crystals, an organic machine capable of complex communications. We could spend years studying this technology.
I've got a hunch as to how we might get into that facility. Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
Engaging bogey. We lost the bubble.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress. We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.